Family and friends are mourning the loss of a loved one tonight who drowned on the Oregon coast Friday night during a church trip. The Tillamook County Sheriff's Office says he got caught in a rip current near Nehalem Bay State Park. Fox 12's Audrey Wheel spoke with those who were with him that night in interviews you'll see only on 12.
It is an emotional and difficult night for many of the congregants here for service at the First Slavic Emmanuel Baptist Church. Several of them were actually with Vladimir Kravchenko in the final moments of his life. This is Vladimir Kravchenko in the ocean near Nehalem Bay State Park. Friends say he spent a lot of time in the water that week on a church camping trip. And Friday night was no different.
We just decided to go for a swim.
Mark Kazakian says he, Kravchenko, and Kravchenko's brother-in-law all went for a sunset dip, but that when they tried to get back to shore, they got caught in a rip current, a strong, fast wave moving away from the beach.
I started swimming harder and gained a little bit of distance, turned around and saw him still in the same spot and very tired look on his face, and he was barely swimming, and then he started saying, you know, help me, help me. And that's when I knew, you know, he was in trouble.
Two of them were able to get back to shore, where David Medvetsky was waiting to help.
They're like, where's Vlad? Where's Vladimir?
And they say minutes later, the tide brought Kravchenko in unconscious. They tried CPR and first responders arrived, but the Tillamook County Sheriff's Office says Kravchenko was pronounced dead at the hospital.
It's been really hard. He was an amazing person, an amazing husband and father.
He now leaves behind a wife, 4 kids, and a grieving church, turning toward their faith and each other.
Like the Bible says, if one body part is hurting, the whole body is hurting. That's kind of what I would describe our church right now. This family is in a lot of pain, and that makes the whole church in pain.
He, I believe, was ready. We don't know why this all happened, how it happened, but like I said, we do believe he's in a better place now. And hopefully, we have hope that one day we'll be reunited with him.
The church will have funeral and memorial services here for Kravchenko this weekend. There is also a GoFundMe set up to help his family. We have the details on all of that on our website, kptv.com. Reporting from Hazeldale, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.
And drownings are certainly difficult for loved ones, but it's also hard for the emergency responders who aim to save lives each day. With that, the Tillamook County Emergency Manager wants you to remember these tips in hopes of preventing more drownings. If you are ever caught in a rip current, don't swim against it. Instead, swim parallel to the coastline until you get out of that current and can swim to shore. If you can't escape the current, try to float or try to tread water. Also, don't swim alone. Have a designated person watch you from the beach if you have to go in alone, and consider getting a life jacket that you can always wear whenever you're in the water.